Oh, sorry there, I forgot to turn on the microphone. Hey, everybody. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, random coughing fit. Alright, so, we're going to be starting a new game, because our last character died. And, we're going to random a name here. Dobre. Bosens. Rifai. Boyle. No, not loving it. Zero. Let us be... Roderick. Oh, I like that one. Alright, so we will be Roderick. Now I want to play Cursed, actually. So, good so far. Cursed are from the Afflicted class. I'm not sure if we've unlocked them since streaming. So on the Steam client. I unlocked them previous to playing on Steam. Couldn't remember how to get them, sorry. Hopefully we'll unlock them later on so I can remember how we did it. So, through ignorance, greed, or folly, the cursed serve some dark design and are now doomed to pay for their sins. Their only master now is the hatred they carry for every living thing. Drawing strength from the death of all they encounter, the cursed become terrifying combatants. Worse, any who approach the curse can be driven mad by their terrible aura. Their most important stats are strength and willpower. So we get +5 strength, +4 willpower just for clicking cursed. Not too bad. +2 life per level. It's nice, you know? It's just a nice little bonus. So I think we're gonna go with Cornac. You can make the argument one of the elves, the Thalor here, 2 strength, 1 willpower. It's pretty nice. We don't really care about dex. Con is nice. And -2 magic won't hurt us. That's not too good. And this gives +1 to everything. The higher are always a solid pick. And yeah, we don't want that. Dwarf would be good as well. However, one thing I've been feeling is a lack of levels. Now in this game, let's break it down, okay? So if we play a dwarf here, we will gain +4 strength, -2 dex, which is just like a little chance to hit, whatever, not too bad. +3 con, -2 magic, and +3 willpower. And also we get an extra 2 life per level, because 10 is the base. So Resilience of the Dwarves is a cool ability. It's not amazing, it's just good. But the thing is, 4 strength, 3 con, and 3 willpower is 3 level ups. That's it. When you think about it. Not counting the negatives, which I don't see magic or dex really hurting us too much. The dex might a little bit, but aside from that. So when you look at it, it's 3 level ups at 25% experience penalty. So every 4 levels, approximately, we get as a Cornac, which is just the baseline human, we will gain, every 4 we gain as a dwarf, we will gain 5 as a Cornac. Which, if you look at it just for stats, you have to get to level 15, or rather 18 as a Cornac, to make that worth it for the stats. However, the Cornac gives you the additional benefit of a extra talent category point at birth. This is huge. It lets you diversify a lot better. But ignoring that, the big thing is, so yes, if we get to level 18, every level thereafter, we're winning for stats over a dwarf. But the biggest part, except for the +2 life per level, which not really huge. But the biggest part is having more levels means we get more skill points. And ultimately, skill points are worth a lot more to me than stats. So, I'm not a big, huge fan. I mean, I like dwarves, but I'm not a big fan of playing a dwarf in a game. I just love having them in games. So, I do like playing elves, but however, our Thaylor here, 35% experience penalty, so it's pretty crippling. So we're just going to play Cornac, and we'll see what we can do with this. So we'd be Roderk, the Cornac, male, cursed. Difficulty norm. Oh, we can play Nightmare. Well, we're not crazy. Not yet. When I get a little better at the game, maybe. And then roguelike. And boom. Start in. Just check audio real quick. Okay, it seems fine. Testing audio. Okay, because this game has like some of the audio is very high as opposed to others. You can learn 2 new slots. No. Oh, cool. I didn't realize you could buy inscriptions actually. Okay, but anyway. So, as a cursed, we do get 1 category point for playing a Cornac. So we could buy survival. None of these I care about. I actually think this is... Yeah, I mean, heightened senses is good, but I've never felt the need for any of those. Okay. Rampage, Predator, and Fears. Let's see what these do. So, Fears. Instill fear in your target, causing one of several possible fears. Sorry, fears the last 8 turns. 25% chance of instilling fear in any foe in a radius of 2. So it is activated. So it's an AoE chance to maybe fear things. And that might have things happen. Okay. Heightened fears. More fears. Panic enemies. I'm not loving it. Because from what I remember, Cursed sort of play like a melee type of build. Sort of like a Chaos Marauder, if you will, from the Warhammer Fantasy universe. So mark prey. Mark a single opponent as prey, getting bonus against target creature's type and subtype. Oh, oops, sorry. So this is about picking a prey and then killing it. Okay, that could be useful in, like, say, areas with only undead. You could just kill a lot of undead. Rampage. You're a terrible rampage. 5 turns, to max of 8. First instantaneous. 8%. Whoa, ton of attack speed and move speed, huh? Okay, it's interesting. First critical hit will rampage increase the rampage duration. Increases bonuses while rampaging. Whoa. Okay, rampage seems kind of good. So let's buy access to that. Put, so what's the difference here? What does leveling this up do? Uh-oh. Gotta try and sneak our way past. I missed the old UI. Okay, just a ton more movement and attack speed. Alright. So, that's good for, like, running away and getting into a fight, chasing down mages. That's where it comes in, chasing down the mages. Do we want 2 points from Rampage, though? I think we'll just do the 1 and Dominate. I remember this being kind of good. So we lower their armor, defense, and we gain 21 resistance penetration. If we use it in melee, it includes a melee attack. That'll be nice on bosses. Stock. Sustained, huh? Okay. I guess stock's okay. Probably just throw a point in it and forget about it. Right, and what's this need? Strength? Strength. Strength. So we just need to get our strength up a bunch. Unnatural body seems quite good. Although we'd really like to get armor training going. And weapon mastery. But for now we'll get another point in unnatural body, as it gives extra healing. Welcome, Roderick. You are a native of the northern region of the Allied Kingdoms, a peaceful land that both humans and halflings call home. You hail from a small town called Dirth. Humans are the most common race of the land, and you're one of them. In an attempt to prove your worth, you have decided to venture into the old and wild places of the world, looking for ancient treasures and glory. And because we literally hate everything. You've come to a land called the Dirth Fields, on the western border of the Thaylorn Forest, also northeast of Dirth, in search of the Trollmire. It is an old forest infested with trolls and all kinds of wild animals. To the west lies another dangerous place, the old ruins of Kor Pul. You've heard the caves below it were infested by vermin and the undead. After a few days' travel, you found the forest and entered it. What will you find there? Trolls, as it is known as the Trollmire. So I do just auto-explore for the most part. The problem is the hate meter. So as we kill creatures, it goes up. And we use that to empower abilities. Abilities don't cost hate, but the more hate we have, the stronger they are. So the problem is it goes down the longer you're not in combat. So we're gonna see if we can. Yeah. Now, so far, none of our abilities specifically require a type of weapon, or rather, they also don't require like 2 weapons or 1 weapon or one in a shield or 2-handers or anything like that. So we might have to evaluate what we get. The nice thing is it allows us to be a little more flexible. It's like, oh, we found a cool axe, we can use a cool axe. Oh, we found a hammer, use a hammer. But the downside is, alright, let's try doing this rampage. That may seem pretty cool. And we should probably sustain gloom. Alright. Doesn't cost us anything to sustain as far as I can tell. And stock, sustain, doesn't seem to cost me anything. So we'll throw both those on. Rampage and just kill everything. Does Rampage not have a cooldown? I thought it had a 24. Ah, weird. I thought I had a 24 turn cooldown, but the Helm Mage Staff of Fate lying nearby catches your attention. What draws you to it is not the thing itself, but something burning inside you. You feel contempt for it, and all worldly things. This feeling is not new, but the power of it overwhelms you. You reach out to touch the object, to curse it, to defile it, and you notice it begin to change. The colors of it begin to fade, and are replaced with insatiable hate. For a moment you hesitate. You know you must choose to resist this manifestation of your curse now and forever, or fall further into your madness. Let's... That's tough. I'm not actually sure what this does. I know you used to be able to curse weapons and armor, and it used to be kind of a good thing. Let's play the good guy. Okay. So, you know, we hate everything. We've been damned, but we're not evil. We're trying to atone. And if this guy dies, we'll try going the giving in way, see what happens. Found tattered paper scrap. Perhaps this is part of a diary entry. It's a gorgeous glade, but I could swear that looked like part of a human femur. Saw an absolutely gigantic troll, but unfortunately I threw him off with my scent. Or, sorry, threw him off my scent. Had a little trouble reading that one. Let's see what we got here. Now, if this had been like an axe or something really cool, might have gone for it, but I don't plan on using staves. Regeneration fusing with a psychic. Does that skill with willpower? Oh, it's my birthday. Well, that's kind of nice. Oh, a lost warrior. Hey, that's also really nice. So let's see. We're going to use this. Awesome. So we now have a 108 and a 60. And the 108 scales with our willpower, which is nice. It's always good to have scaling runes, especially regeneration. Where's this guy going? I don't know. I'm getting scared. Please don't die. Oh, okay. So strength by 2. Alright, let's see what else we can get. So, unflinching resolve. Each turn you have 6% chance to recover from a single stun effect. Or blindness, level 3 confusion, pins, and slows. Not great. Vitality. Additionally, when your life falls below 50%, you heal for a base 13 health plus 0.8% of your maximum life. Only 13 each turn for 8 turns. Oh, that's actually a really good one. Exotic weapons I don't really care about. Technique / conditioning. No, vitality though. Like, that's a nice 1-point wonder. I think we take that. I mean, 2 strength is nice, but every time we drop below half, we start regenning. Hard to say no to it. Alright, Mr. Troll. Now, why did Rampage just kick on there? Is it passive? It's activated. Oh, if we're hit for more than 8% of our max life. Oh, I see. Oh! I didn't realize it was quite so good. I thought it was only if we activated it. Well, that's amazing. We're going to want to put more in that. Dominate is a pretty good ability, but... what if we pick this up for bosses? I'm not sure. I know we're going to want more slash, because it's quite good. Frenzy, reckless charge, cleave, those are all pretty cool. Well, I'm liking this rampage, though. Also liking gloom. Just because it's a passive, fun little aura. I think we'll just keep going with rampage. And armor training 2, so we can now wear shields. Not worried about that, but I'd like to get the plate armor. Just because most classes suffer from a speed penalty, which we don't have to worry about, because we are rampaging all the time, apparently. Back again, but he's just a stupid old troll. It'll be easy not to let him get wind of me. definitely found his treasure stash further on, but had to turn back. If you get this, help. Hopefully our friend has met an unsavory demise and we can pick up his treasure. But you never know. I'd love to find some weapons. Alright, so we'll slash and we'll rampage. Alright. Can't slash. Oh, this vitality heal is awesome. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm so glad we picked that up. Now the problem is because we are undead. Oh, not undead, sorry. Because we're cursed. We actually have an innate penalty. And I'll bring it up here just to clarify. Or not. Character sheet. Okay. So unnatural body here. You start with a point in it and you can't take it out. Your body's strength is fed by your hatred. This causes most forms of healing to be between 50% effective at 0 hate to 100% effective at 100 plus hate. In addition, after each kill, you store the waning life force to reinvigorate yourself, restoring 11 life at the current, limited by foe's maximum life up to a maximum of 24. So, what this means is, when we're at 0 hate, we're not regenning. Like our heals are half as effective, which is really annoying. However, as we go around killing things and getting smashed in the face, I'm not sure what else puts hate up. I'm not actually sure taking damage does, but as we do kill things, our heals are more and more effective, which is pretty cool. Now, nice thing is trolls regenerate health. It's not crazy, but if you have low damage, it adds up. And do I want any of these? We'll wear the boots. And that's it. And now, the nice thing is our slash reduces effectiveness of healing by 22%. So, we do lower their healing by a little bit. Whoa, what's going on here? What is this? I think this is one of... There's like random vaults, I believe they're called, that can appear. I think this is one of them. Oh, it seems kind of abandoned though. Door seems to be sealed off, but you think you can open it. Maybe I shouldn't. Then again, I'm crazy. Let's do it. What you got for me, game? Okay. Well, it's dead now. Got lost. Snake just got lost in despair, staring at us. Kind of funny. Okay. So there's a big troll. Let's rampage. And we'll pop our bad heal first. Get out of here, son. Lore found spell hunt remnants. These once brilliant Vors and gauntlets have fallen deep into a deep decay. Originally used in the spell hunt, they were often used to destroy arcane artifacts, curing the world of their influence. As a non-caster, that's awesome. Unerring Scalpel. The scalpel was used by the dread sorcerer Corpol when he began learning the necromantic arts in the Age of Dust. Many were the bodies, living and dead, that became unwilling victims of his terrible experiments. And the way to treasure is to the east, but beware, death probably awaits there. And a tatterpate scrap. Perhaps this is part of a diary entry. Writing this in a tree, and he's at the bottom of it, waiting. His club is the size of a tall dwarf, or a small human. Don't think I'm gonna make it. Alongside the note is part of the plan of the region, and the Rod of Recall, which lets us basically teleport out of somewhere after a couple turns. All artifacts in this game have a charge system. So for example, it costs 202 power out of 400 to cast that. However, it recharges over time, so you can use it more than once. Gray metal. Oh, there it is. Alright, so we're level 5. Can I get enough for plate? Yes, okay. So we can now use plate armor when that comes up. And I'm gonna grab weapons mastery here. Let's get some more damage going. So strength is good. Frenzy. Wait, what's this one? First critical hit inflicted while rampaging increases rampage duration. Also increases our damage more in physical save and mental save. Yeah, that seems awesome, actually. So I forget already. What does more points do? More attack speed, more movement speed. That's quite nice. Need 20 willpower for weakness. Back in Frenzy. Assault nearby foes with 4 fast attacks for 19% and 0 hate to 38%, 100% plus 8 damage each. Attack prayer always targeted if nearby. Level 3 reduces their accuracy. Huh. So 19%. Still 19%. Oh, at level 3, it reduces healing. I see. Do we want to get Slash? Yeah, I think so. Alright. We still got more stat points. Pump our willpower a bit. We're actually going to want to get Constitution up. Now that I think about it. Okay. So, we could go here. I'm not sure if we're tough enough. Actually, we got 2 regeneration runes. I think we can take the troll. Oh yeah. We're going to want the scalpel for sure. Starlit Steel Amulet. Yeah, sure, why not? Dagger Masker, Great Maul. It's okay. Stabilizing Cap of Strength, plus 3 Strength, yes please. Brass Lantern Clarity, yeah, throw that on. Spell Hunt Remnants. So these are good, but they disrupt Arcane, so I feel like we can't use any other Arcane like items empowered by Arcane Forces while we wear it, but that's alright. And Quiver of Elf Arrows. Well, we don't plan on using a bow, so that's probably alright. And we'll take the dagger. Alright. So we're actually looking pretty cool with our little hat here. So first thing, I'm going to want to throw in the Unerring Scalpel. Oh, sorry, we gotta take this off. Transmogrify some of these so we don't clutter up our inventory. So throw in the Scalpel. Need a cunning of 6, I'm a fool! was my big plan. That's alright. If we can throw on the balanced iron, great maul. I mean, I'm feeling pretty tough. This boss is really nasty. Generally not recommended you fight him until you're very comfortable with the game. And most people say level 10, but, you know, I'm not a fan of waiting around. There he is. Come on, buddy. Oh, your heart hardens as a powerful foe enters your gloom, plus 20 hate. How about some frenzy, huh? And we'll slash and we'll rampage and we'll begin smashing. So we're gonna throw on our weak regeneration rune right now. Get that going. Okay. We'll use our good one. Oh no, we can't. Okay, we'll back up one. 2 turns left. Okay, now we'll use the good one. We'll slash. It's dead. That wasn't so bad. I have the dreaming one. This ethereal eye stares eternally, as if seeing things that do not truly exist. And I've never gotten this before. It's kind of exciting. What is it? A tool. Sleep. So it puts targets in a radius of 1 to sleep for 3 turns, running unable to act. Every 5 points of damage target suffers will reduce the effect duration by 1. When sleep ends, the target will suffer from insomnia for a number of turns equal to the amount of time it was asleep, granting it 21% sleep immunity for each turn of the insomnia effect. Okay. Plus 5 will is awesome, though. Mental save, sleep immunity, mind power. These are really good things for us. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. It's actually less damage. But crit power, armor pen, crit chance, splashes with acid. Seems kind of cool. Our low dexterity is coming to bite us a little bit because we can't throw that on. Cunning of 16. What's our cunning at, actually? Oh, it's 10. We're never going to be using that scalpel. It's not... Well... It almost might be putting it up to get the scalpel. Just for the crit chance. We're going to want that. But for now, Frenzy is really good. I was liking that. More weapons mastery is nice. Relentless. That's a good ability. But this gives a ton of extra damage. Or more healing. I think we're good on healing, so we'll go weapon mastery. And we'll get more in frenzy. Where do we put our stats? Willpower's nice. Well, let's see here. How good is this scalpel? It's only a little worse than our current weapon. Gives a lot more accuracy, no defense. Attack unseen targets without penalty. Shield penetration. Ton of armor penetration, wow. I think we just hold out for a better one. And then put the points in, actually, we do need to get our constitution up. I think it's okay for now, but better we do it before we forget. Just pick up all the cool items, kill the bear, doesn't really stand a chance. Spike leather armor, cold resistance, don't really care about that. Sword of projection, huh? There we go. lot of extra damage, crit chance, +7 mine damage, projectiles attack. Well, that's awesome. Alright, we'll wield that. Cool two-handed sword going for us. Okay. Yes, that's fine. You can go ahead, claim all those. So we unlock the chest that allows us to transmogrify everything we walk over, if we so choose, which is really nice. It just auto picks everything up for you and doesn't bog down your inventory. So it's a very nice thing. Once you unlock it the first time, it will be on all your characters. So normally when you beat the troll there, you were level 5.5. So we're now 6 and almost 7, which is really nice. We'll head to Dearth, see what's going on. Looks exactly like Bilbo from the Hobbit cartoon, the animated film. And I'm never sure, some people, most in towns have these green bars. This guy has a, oh, because he's a rare, I see. A rare gardener. A human robed in immaculate white satin opens the door and eyes you praisingly. Ah, an adventurer. I was just thinking I needed a new one. That sounds promising. Indeed, it is both promising and ominous. I can reward you handsomely for your efforts, but they will lead you into deadly peril, to which, I assume, the previous 3 fellows who went off on my errand never to return can attest. What do you propose? Good adventurer, I am an alchemist, and quite a good one. This year, for the first time, the Great Brotherhood of Alchemists has invited my application to their number. I'll try not your patience with the details of the application process, but suffice to say that it is grueling. Fortunately, a mere 3 tasks now stand between me and my acceptance. How can I help? I require ingredients for 3 potent mixtures. Obviously, since I seek your aid, none of them is to be found by simply strolling into the local herbalist. No, they will need to be forcibly parted from their owners, who will, just as obviously, put up a fight. I've yet to encounter a Naga who could be persuaded to hand over his tongue. Ha! Oh, I am droll at times. Well, it just so happens I'm offering a discount on vital body part separation. What do you offer? Why, I will let you share in the fruits of my labors. Each of the 3 mixtures I shall produce in quantities sufficient to create 3 doses. 1 for me, 1 for the Brotherhood and their confounded trial, and 1 for you. I must tell you that time is of the essence. I'm not the only one who the Brotherhood invited this year, yet they will only accept 1 applicant, the first to complete their trials. I know of at least 3 others, laboring furiously to take my rightful place. Should you aid me, I will reward you beyond even the remarkable elixirs. I have an ancient life-binding emerald that grants powers of health and healing when used properly. What say you? I accept, sir. Let's see, so we can get a potion here. Increases dexterity and cutting by 3. Not really useful to us. Defense and range defense by 6. Or critical strike chance by 4. And I'm going to go for that one. Because critical strike chance is awesome with our rampage. Luckily our hate isn't going down in town. I assume it's because we can't stand anybody around us. A tall-hooded man stares at you. Yes. Yes, you look like a promising warrior indeed. I have an offer, human. You see, I am an agent for the arena. I look for promising warriors that can provide a good show for our audience. Perhaps you are strong enough to join. All you need is to beat 3 of my men in battle, and you shall be rewarded. I'm pretty strong. What do you got to offer? Well, I have wealth and glory to offer, and some very useful combat experience from fighting our men. So what do you think? Are you up for it? Yep, sounds good. I'll go smash their faces and be right back to claim my prize. Oh yeah, I love when this track kicks in. Alright, so sadly you gotta hide around the pole a little bit. Okay, you're just getting smashed in the face. Nope, rampage. Yeah. Okay, this guy's gonna try and charge us. Okay, and you get frenzied, sir. And slashed, and I'll pop regeneration. Oh, no you don't. Rampage. Well done, human. I knew you had potential. The rogue takes off his hood, showing a fairly young, but unmistakably battle-hardened man. The name's Reg. I work for an arena to recruit great fighters who can give a good show, and not die in 2 blows. You are one of those indeed. I won't keep you away from your adventures. I was there too, long ago. But we can make you a true champion, beloved by many and bathing in diamonds. As you travel back through dirt in the company of the rogue, you discuss your battles in the forest. He provides you with great insight on your combat technique, gain +2 generic points. Hey, not too bad. Also, his music reminds me of Dragon Ball Z, one of the openings. But anyway. Very well, Roderick. I must go now. Good luck in your adventures. Come visit us when you're done. Perhaps I will. Perhaps. One can never be too sure. So a hateful Iron War Axe, huh? Damage bonus against darkness and living. Pretty good. Doesn't generate hate, or I would have taken it. That is what it is. And we're now level 7 already. Jeez. So we can throw these in the unnatural body. I might throw one in Relentless here. Just for a little bit of immunity. So, more Frenzy? Nah, I think we're good. We'll go more for this Brutality, I think. Actually, getting more speed from Rampage might be nice. Alright, we'll go Brutality. And, enough strength for now. I like to play on the safe side, so we'll go 2 strength, 1 con. That's fine, yeah. Oh, no longer rampaging. And we'll see if there's anything to buy at the shops here. I'm not sure how much money we have. 42 gold, that's not going to do it. As a melee class, we are very gear dependent. Are you the guy who sells inscriptions? Yeah. We need healing of the warrior. No, we need regeneration of the warrior. I'm incorrect. Damn, they don't have it. Damn. Alright. I'll have to do for now then. We can't really afford anything with 40 bucks. Maybe we should save up for this arena I keep hearing about. There's a guy for quest rate. What's this? Tranquil Meadow? Well, I've never seen this here. Okay. Let's go check it out. Thrill of terror and your heart begins to pound your chest. You feel threatened in this area. Oh, can I bail, please? Yeah, I'm getting out of there. Okay. No idea what that is, but we'll come back. Before you stands a young man, a novice mage by his looks. Good day to you, fellow traveler. What brings an apprentice mage out in the wilds? My story is a sad one. I should not trouble you with it, my friend. It's no trouble at all. Please, tell me. Well, if you insist. I'm a novice mage, as you may have noticed, and my goal is to be accepted by the people of Angelwyn and be taught the secrets of the arcane. Who are these people of Angelwyn? The keepers of, I do not think I'm supposed to talk about them. Sorry, my friend. In any case, I must collect many items. I have some already, but I'm looking for an arcane-infused artifact. You do not happen to have one, I imagine. Well, if you do, tell me, please. I'll keep it in mind. How about this, knife? Does that work? Does that make you happy? Oh yes, my friend, this is indeed a powerful artifact. I think that it should be suffice to complete my quest. Many thanks. Well, I can't use it anyway. So you have enough magical items now? Ah yes, I'm so glad. I'll be able to go back to oh well, I guess I can tell you. You deserve it for helping me. During the dark years of the spell hunt, many thousands of years ago, Linanil, the great mage of Korkurul, worried that magic might disappear with her generation and be lost to mortals. should they need it again. So she set a secret plan into action and built a secret place where magic would be kept alive. Her plan worked, and the group built a town of Anglewood in the Western Mountains. He marks it on your map along with portal access it. Not many people are accepted there, but I'll arrange for you to be allowed inside. Oh, how could such a place be kept secret for so long? Thank you. Thank you for that, sir. I would love to go to your city of the wizards at some point. Not right now, though. They don't have anything I need. I think up here is a secret elf. Yeah, there they are. So, Shatter. Oh, no. These are the Shaloran. Now, I don't know. My favorite roguelike is Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Have to say. Big NetHack fan. Not saying I don't love a lot of other roguelikes. I do. I love so many. But my favorite, like, true, air quotes, roguelike is Stone Soup. Uh-oh. Did I just go the Heart of the Gloom? Shit. We will help you, fellow warrior. But I did not want to be here. At all. So we'll see what we can do about that. Yeah, you should just hide while I kill everything. That'd be good, because things here are crazy. Where? Oh. Try and aggro everything. Okay, Ivy, I can... Just don't... Why am I pinned? Game. Please, don't pin me. Alright. Please don't die. The escorts in this game are extremely obnoxious. They do everything they can to get themselves killed and run into the open like that. So we'll frenzy. Okay, there's this portal. Get in there. So vitality +1. What's that boost us up to? So recover faster from poison, disease, and wounds. I wish I could open that and check my current level of vitality. Plus 1.1% of your maximum life. 8 turns. Honestly, I kind of like the sound of going more of that vitality. I think we go for it, yeah. So we'll get a vitality of 2. Check my talents here. Yeah. Alright. So I guess we'll do this area. We're in the heart of Gloom. I think I'm just gonna leave it, actually. We'll come back here. I went to the wrong spot. No. A cloak. Yes, we will wield a cloak, thank you. And gloves. Oh, where do you have gloves? +2 strength. You know what? Yeah. We're gonna wield these gloves over the magical spell gloves. Or magical anti-spell gloves, rather. But anyway, I was saying, oh yeah, Norgos' lair. So, Stone Soup is my favorite, true, with air quotes, roguelike. But I really like this one. The music is great. The, ooh, hello, friend? I'm grappled, huh? That's not fun. Alright, we killed him. Oh, wow, that's awesome. So we got a super rare steel plate armor. Tons of armor, tons of defense. Damage when hit, 12 physical. Cut immunity, 20%. Stun freeze immunity, 5%. And we have plate mastery. Oh, we look awesome. Let's just throw it out there. We look really cool. Anyway, but I really like this game's story. Because every game, other roguelikes, the story is sort of your experience. You know what I mean? It's what you do during your quest. And there's definitely something for that. It's very much a D&D type of experience. It's like FTL. FTL things happen, but it's the journey at the end of the day, which is the story. But this actually has a story. And you can argue, definitely, which is better. And the only downside to this is, of course, the more you play it, the more of the story you know, and you reach a point where you've seen all the story before. But I really like it. I love stories in these kind of games. Love trying to figure them out. And so until I 100% the story, find everything that to find, understand everything, read all the journals, I'm very, very happy just going around reading everything and all that kind of stuff. But it goes back to my Zork days. When I was a young kid playing Zork, I just loved finding all the little hidden story bits. Because the story of Zork is quite simple. You're in front of a house, there's a mailbox. That's it. There's stuff about the dungeons and stuff. The books expand the world of Zork more, but not so much the story going into it. Let's see, so Maul is a stronger 20% chance to lightning arc, huh? Wow, just less crit chance. That's fine. I think we throw that on. This is pretty cool. Sorry. Now, certain levels have alternate forms, and this is the alternate version of Norgos's lair. And it is not a fun one. It's one of the harder alternate levels because there's so many just AoE freeze, terrible pain things. Now, luckily for our character, we don't really care about this magic stuff. We just mess everything up. But for some characters, especially the squishy characters, it's very rough. And getting frozen once is probably enough to take you out of the game. Certainly any escorts that get frozen are dead. And the end boss here is not nice. And our recent game, we had an archer try and escort somebody, and they just ran into the boss. And it just instantly died. It's a little bit depressing. However, I'm feeling fairly confident with this build. I feel very powerful right now. This chain lightning is awesome. There's a font of life. And there's our way down. What do we got? Anything good? I don't think so. Okay, so we just ran face first in the boss and a bear and everything because the game felt like we should and we deserve to. So that's okay. Let's see if we can take him out. Oh yeah, well, that was that. So, Crystal's Astral Bindings. Said to have belonged to a lost Anorithil. I don't know what that is. Stars are reflected in the myriad surfaces of these otherworldly bindings. Cool. We definitely need a new pair of gloves. So, lose a little bit of physical power, lose a little armor, +3 magic instead of strength. Meh. Resistances, resistant penetration, changes damage, negative energy a turn. That's kind of cool. Spellpower critical. Talent on hit, spell, dust to dust. No idea what any of those things are, but we're gonna move them to our normal inventory and just hold on to them for now. Kept Constitution, rather have Strength, thanks anyway though. And this is just a slightly better version of our Current Lantern. Also does 10 fire damage to the enemy when they hit us in melee. So we're now doing a ton of damage when things hit us, which is awesome. And our character is looking really cool. I'm a fan. Now I was hoping one of the items you can get off the boss of the Trollmire is this massive, massive hammer. Just destroys everything. It's two-handed. It's what you want to get. Wiseman. The tentacles. I still remember them. They've lashed into my mind as they lashed into my flesh. How could nature abide such a being in her realm? What dark plane of existence could it be born from? How can creation itself tolerate such an aberration? How did we survive? I have no clue. All I can remember is pain, and panic, and fear. All I could think of was getting away, fleeing. To my shame, all of the thoughts left me. Thoughts of you, home, the world. All I could do was keep hacking away at the things between myself and freedom. Perhaps that is why it didn't. No, I shall not think on it. The beast is certain to fill my nightmares tonight. I will not allow it to fill my waking thoughts. Rest easy, brother. It may have taken your eye, but think of what else it could have taken. Anyway, I shall be leaving for the tavern soon. Maybe I can drown out the images of that monster in a sea of ale. Make sure you write the words on your next letter, nice and big. Rolf. Well, big fan of Call of Cthulhu and Cthulhu mythos in general. But definitely... Oh, you little sassy snake. I don't think so, pal. We're gonna rampage and get you. There's things everywhere, but... Man, Frenzy and Rampage and this Chain Lightning Mace is doing dirty things. What I was getting to, I love having Cthulhu mythos and things. Now, I'm not saying that was or was not, but it seemed a very Cthulhu mythos-esque. Highly recommend anyone who hasn't played a role-playing game to try and find a Call of Cthulhu group at some point. I think everyone should play a role-playing game once in their life, maybe twice, just because it's your first game, you're not going to be very good at it. It's very enjoyable, and it definitely it's a really eye-opening experience. I find. Oh, hello. Move your normal inventory. Check you out later. Yeah, don't need that. So we're already level 8, almost level 9. Just insane. Let's see what we got here. So putting this up increases our armor value, arm hardness more, and less chance to be critically hit. I don't really care about that, to be honest. I do care about weapons mastery, though. Ton of extra damage. It's only for swords, axes, and maces, though, so this new dagger is not going to work. Reckless charge, huh? Charge through your opponents, attacking anyone near your path. Small opponents may be knocked away from your path. Yeah, I'm not sure about that stuff. Tenacity. So shrug up to 18 damage each turn during a rampage. I mean, that seems really, really powerful. And a little bit more constitution. I'd like to get more willpower, but I like having a nice buffer of health as a melee character. As anyone else, you'll probably shake your fists at me for doing it, but I tend to go a little low. I like playing very glass cannon. But when I play melee, I like to have that buffer, as they don't have escapes. And currently we do, actually. We have our rampage. We can just activate any time and get out of dodge. Because how fast do we move with that? 234, like, plus 234% movement speed. That's crazy. But, so the Heart of Gloom. I remember some enemies here being not nice. But nothing crazy. I definitely prefer it to the Crystal Caverns. Oh, there we go. Oh, I hate these things, though. Anything that pins. Get out of here. Oh, these poisons, too, yeah. So something to the west, off screen. Okay. Yep. What can I do to reduce pinning? Does Vitality do that? No. What about not Tenacity? No. Relentlessness doesn't. Oh well. We'll have to look into it because it's really annoying. So Rogue's Copper Ring of Frost. 3 Cunning. Okay. 6 Defense. And extra damage and resistance. Throw that on quite happily. Now the Cunning isn't the best thing in the world for us at the moment. But, oh, game. And your pinning effects, I swear. But it does increase our crit chance, which makes our rampage a little better. And I've had people ask me why I use Auto Explorer. And if I'm playing, look kind of weird, graphically for a bit there. If I'm playing something like, say, NetHack or Stone Soup, I generally don't Auto Explore. But in this game, because in those games it's a lot about positioning and doors and like long hallways that you can just run down anyway. Oh, this room's gonna be interesting. Do we get grappled? Is that what happened? Oh, I don't think so, Tim. Come back here. That's what I thought. Oh man, so many specials. Okay, Ring of Growth. Awesome. Sadly, didn't get to read that because I'm worried about dying to these things and their poisons. Thankfully, we do have Vitality, which is reducing that. Okay. So we leveled up again. Does Relentless? No, that doesn't work for poison. Some more of that sounds pretty good, though. I think we'll go for more a natural body, though. Okay, and I think I'm going to try and get the attack speed to max there, and then go with some extra strength. Because at this point, increasing strength increases the amount of damage we shrug off while rampaging. We're almost level 9, that's great. But anyway, in this game, there is a lot of just like running to and fro that you could easily solve by just clicking on the map, so I'd just rather just hit Auto Explore and just be done with it. Because it doesn't really matter how you enter the next block, as it stops you when the enemies come anyway. But in things like NetHack and Stone Soup, it's very important to enter the door in the right way, for example. Or to not open the doors. Now, this game doesn't open doors automatically. In the few areas there are some, but it's not very crucial, I don't find. And a lot of times it's actually kind of annoying, because she'll try and auto-explore and get stuck. Okay, so we made this ivy get lost in despair. Sorry to hear that. Alright. So, Ring of Growth. Small wooden ring has a single green stem wrapped around it. Thin leaves seem to be growing from it. 4 strength, 4 will. Oh, that is awesome. Life regen, physical save, healing modifier, changes damage. Oh, wow. In love with you. A Mind Star, actually based on willpower. Not loving it. Not gonna lie. And Ring of the Aether. We don't do anything with Arcane, and I'm not worried about it, so. And a Miner's Iron Pickaxe. Plus 5 will, or 1 strength, infrared vision, dig. Well, I'm going to throw this in our normal inventory just so we have access to a dig, should we need. Whoa. I mean, that's interesting, but that's alright. So we'll just transmog everything. And I guess that's it for the Heart of Gloom. I felt like it was a little longer, but I guess not. I was pretty sure there's supposed to be 4 floors, or at least a boss. Oh no, sorry, I missed the chat there, guys. I was trying to figure out this map here. What version? It's the current version, as far as I know. Not sure where I can check that, but well, hang on, I can just save and go to the menu. I think I have it auto update on Steam, but I've disabled it for a few games. And it's not my first time playing Danny. It's I used to play back. The first big update when I originally played was the Slime one, so I played it and then the Slime one came out. So we were on T-Engine 4 version 1.2.5. But yeah, I remember the Slime update coming out. I never got to experience that. I didn't get too far in the game. The furthest I got was a level 20-something halfling alchemist. Really enjoyed the alchemist class. A lot of fun. Ziggur. I think that's where the anti-magic guys... Well, we'll check it out. We don't have any magic, I don't think. Hopefully they won't kill us. But I definitely haven't got very found... Oh, thrill. Well, maybe we're hostile right now, I don't know. But I haven't got very far in the game. It's one of those games I often I play it late at night, and then I get to the point where I'm just a little too careless, and yep. These guys aren't an adventuring party, so they are hostile. Okay. So we could do Corporal, but I'm gonna try and sneak down to the I believe there's the Crystal Caverns. Oh, don't want to mess with those guys. Forget how we get down there, actually. Ah, there we go, yeah. Scintillating Caves, Elvala. Shall we to the Reloran camp? So we'll do Scintillating Caves. And I've found in this game, actually, it pays to go to the lower level areas and grind a little bit. The game sort of like penalizes grinding, I guess, in the sense like you don't really grind, but definitely pays to get a couple, kill that thing, a couple extra levels floating around, because things get a bit rough. Alright, Titan's Copper Ring sounds pretty good, actually. +2 con, 4 physical save. Pass. +3 strength. +2 strength. So it's just the same. Okay, +1 strength, -1 physical power. I'll take it. I feel like that's probably about the same thing, so strength's a little more useful. Now, thankfully, we can rampage and kill these crystals. Well, I've never seen that before. Do you, like, freeze the ground? Not sure, it doesn't really say. Alright, hey, buddy. Wow! Hit the crystal 7... Okay, 38 physical. Wow, I hit 250 damage. Oh, confused. That's not great. Where'd that crystal go? This is my second time playing a cursed character, however. My first... Oh, wow. It's so cool I can just dodge the bullets with the projectiles with Rampage on. Crystal Focus. Okay. Not too interested in spellcasting, but that's alright. Ooh. What is this? Pair of rough leather boots. Artherodagorn. Artherodagorn. Okay, so we just have basic boots. +2 dex. Resistances. See invisible. Awesome. Wizard hat. Okay. Not really useful right now. Brass lantern clarity. No. I thought we picked something else up, but guess I'm wrong. Okay. So Research Journal Part 4, so we've missed the first 3 parts. I can see it now. I can see so clearly. The forces at work here are not of this world. The result of the spell blaze, from tearing the fabric of our world. From outside that fabric, something else, something truly powerful, trying to force its way in. I can almost reach out and touch it. Such awesome power it is. Could this even rival the renowned powers of Shertul? The crystals are a corruption of the elements of Maj'eyal. These outside forces are changing the very makeup of our world. The cavern is truly a garden of delights, a font of growth and energy. Who knows how far this garden of wonders could spread if we encouraged it more? Perhaps the whole of our world could be enveloped in this scintillating glory, a grand corruption for all y'all. I have begun to train myself in controlling this blight. It takes much energy, draining my very vim, but I can feel tremendous power behind it. I must tap into it more. We found the previous 3 in an earlier run when we played as one of the elves, I believe. And I believe this character, his father, is on the council, so he was able to come check this place out. And he became fascinated by all these crystals, trying to hunt for some Shertul artifact, and we are where we are. I sought to reach out and touch the abyss, but I found it touch me first. I've been blessed. I have been fully awoken. There's wonder here, a wonder beyond all else I've ever seen. A crystal of amazing intricacy and beauty, with a halo of power that echoes of the original energies of the Spellblaze. All the power that our ancestors unlocked, mixed with the glorious corruption that is triggered. What beauty, what tremendous beauty. I felt it touch me. I felt it reach into my heart and imbue me with its strength. I stood entranced as an energy flew into me. Oh, how the blood now courses through my veins, blood corrupted with true power. I see now the path that lies before me. The Spellblaze was not a curse, it was a blessing. I must open our people's eyes to the glory our race has unlocked. I shall bring the wonders of this corruption to the whole world. And then he laughed maniacally and, became the end boss or something like that. I wouldn't mind it so much. Is scintillating? Oh, wow, we already did 3? Jeez. That went fast. Oh, I see. We started on the 3rd floor. That's why I was confused. Is that an eel? Oh, a sandworm. Okay. Looked like the eels. I didn't even see the bear there. Just camouflaged. So far this class is quite easy to play. Just, you know, pop Rampage if you need to get out of dodge and smash things in the face. And occasionally, you gotta figure out what's going on here, because, okay, well, that guy died. Little scary. Alright, let's level up. Guess we hit level 10, so we got a category point. Can we get a Rampage up to 1.1? Yeah, that's not crazy. I think we'll just save this category point in case we get access to something cool like anti-magic or something. Weapons master. Oh, no, I want it. But that's okay. Okay, so shrugging off more damage seems pretty good. Oh yeah, brutality though. Yeah, I gotta go for more of that. And then 1 into strength, that's our max right now. And some more willpower. Seethe, huh? Each turn you take damage, damage you inflict increases. I mean, that's really nice, actually. Grim Resolve. I think I might put some points in that Seethe. Once I get some more points. Wait, what do we still have? Oh yeah, category point. Ah, Research Journal Part 2. There we go. I've definitely seen crystals move of their own volition here, and some even seem capable of producing magical effects in self-defense. They are no threat to me whatsoever. My arcane powers are far beyond whatever latent magic seems to possess these things. Possession. It's almost what it seems like. These crystals are not natural. I've broken some down and studied them, and the very structure of the material seems vastly distinct from any other I've ever seen. And I have even studied Chertoul relics in the Academy. This most certainly is something different, something truly fascinating. So I believe it's the... I always get this mixed up. I believe it's the Shaylore... Yeah, Shaylore elves cause the spell blaze. Again, we've read this about 4 times now. That's the way down. The Shaylore elves cause the spell blaze by dicking around with too much magic and Chertoul artifacts and stuff. And so everybody kind of hates them for it. Blindness immunity is nice. +2 constitution is okay. +2 strength. Pinning immunity. Yes, please. And healing infusion of the psychic. Tempting. Tempting. Yeah, I'll pass on that. So do we have... No, we only have 3 inscription slots, so pass on the healing. I think we'll just go for, although... Oh no, I already transmogged it. Oh well, it's fine. So he's just saying there that his father is on the council and he used his position to get in to this cave of wonders, and the crystals have been reportedly growing in number and size every year, which was of course impossible and crazy. Oh, we're so close to level 11. Just give it to us, game. No? Oh. There we go. My only complaint, well, I suppose I have a couple of silly ones that I always say, like my only complaint. But my only complaint with games like this is, you know, I always am like, okay, so I have like X minutes before I should go to bed because I work early and all that fun stuff. And then here I am, still going a little bit past when I said I would because I just get caught up in it having a blast. Iron War Axe. Is that one-handed though? I think so. Yeah, it's not very good either. Insulating iron boots. Yeah, we got pretty good boots. Those elf arrows though, huh? Let's move to normal inventory. Might be able to find... I think there's like a bank at some point. You can transfer items between characters to some extent. So we'll see. There's going to be another alchemist here. I'm going to try and get his quest as well, sort of play both sides of the market, as it were. I just forget where he is. Ah. A shabbily dressed elf opens the door, scratching his head in puzzlement. Another adventurer? Or have we met? I can't tell people apart unless they're wearing brightly colored headbands. You need to help me. I'm an adventurer, go on. Oh, just gotta click the button. 3 elixirs stand between me and my acceptance to the Brotherhood of Alchemists, unless I've been through that already. I'm never quite sure, but I think that's the case. Bring me the ingredients. The ones that I need to get before the other alchemists get them. Can't have some lesser hack sneaking into the Brotherhood. Me need pieces of scary monster for happy making drink. You get me pieces, you probably get eaten by monsters, me have conversation yet again with another bonehead. It finally understands. You get a dose of every elixir you help me make. If your help gets me in the Brotherhood, I'll even give half an elixir of invulnerability. Don't try anything, I've already done the other half. Well, I'll accept, you crazy son of a bitch. Only because I want more potions. 4 stat points. Saving throws by 4, or magic and willpower. Magic's kind of useless to us. Willpower's alright. But, we'll go 4 stat points. So let's see what we need to kill. So 1 rich stinger. And 1 vial of greater demon bile. Ooh. And we found a bear paw. 1 ice worm tooth. Okay. Fairling fang and a naga tongue. Let's see if we can get some of those things. So we could get weapon mastery 5, which kind of want to do that. But we'll get Seethe because it's very powerful. And then another point in brutality here. And slam soon. Okay, get some strength up and cunning. Or not cunning, wisdom. So we're gonna need that to level up some more of our willpower based abilities. Let's go check out Stairway to the Reloran camp. I'm not sure I've ever done this map. I might recognize one. The zone is so easy for you to stroll the last area with ease. I don't sort of recognize it. Mean looking elven guards, huh? Okay, well I don't like mean looking elven guards. That was insanity. Oh, hey, friend. Alrighty. Well, the music's gotten a little crazy in here. I'm just gonna turn it down just slightly. So far, I mean, this doesn't seem that bad. I don't know. Some places like Corpole, for example, it's like it's not like a hard like zone to go into per se, but some of the things you fight there. Oh, it's just an elven mage. We'll use Rampage. We'll just run up, smash him in the face. A letter from the Reloran camp. For too long, we've been taught Spellblaze was a tragedy, that we are responsible for the deaths of millions and for suffering across the world. These are lies. Lies spread to defame us to prevent our people from using magic to its rightful decree. These lesser races are jealous of our powers, our amazing potential, and so they think to keep us underfoot to stop us from ascending to our rightful place in the world. They fear us. The truth is that Spellblaze was an experiment that went wrong. Many of our greatest mages died from the resulting energies, and some lands nearby were set ablaze. But there was no loss of life amongst the other races. It was their own wars that caused that, and their own squalid societies that brought along the plagues that followed. Many centuries later, a great natural earthquake occurred that tore the lands apart, and the other races had the audacity to blame that on us. Which, to be fair, if you're messing around with magic, you know, I'm not saying I would blame you right away, but I'd think about it. For this reason, they persecuted us during the spell hunt. Many of our mages were killed mercilessly, and even those with no affinity to magic were brutally slaughtered in a terrible crusade. Even today, we suffer discrimination and persecution, and tales still spread of innocent Shayloran burned at the stake or chopped to pieces. And what does the council do? It sits in silence and hopes people will just forget. But no more. The time will come when the truth shall be known and retribution will fall on any that denies our rights. The Inquisitor. Well, that's one way to look at it. And I have great news. Our glorious leader has written to me, telling me of his travels. He is on a great pilgrimage, a holy quest to discover more about the Spellblaze and its powers, so we may show the truth about it to the world. It is a quest fraught with peril, for we have many enemies in the world. But by his powers, he cannot fail. He cannot. He cannot. One day he will return to us and bring us to our proper glory. Look forward to that great time, when he is amongst us once more. Be ready for that moment when he stands tall before us and looks at us proud. We fight for him. We struggle for him. And if needs be, we will die for him. He is our hope and our glory, and the only joy we have in this dispassionate world. Well, Shayloran elves got a sad life going on. I wish their stats were more becoming of what I enjoy playing. Actually, I like playing mages, so hey. Because they got some cool story, and you feel bad for them. I kind of like playing the underdog. Well, hello, Mr. Inquisitor. Wasn't expecting to find you right there. Oh, he got lost in despair, huh? Wow, okay. Before you set me on fire and brutally murder me, please allow me to heal. Thank you. Oh, okay, we've got stuff. Spell Crusher. I like the sound of a large steel great maul that has thick vines wrapped around it. Yes, please. My dearest, I hope this letter finds you well. I worry for you. So close to the city, so vulnerable should they find our base. But I trust in your strength, and I know you'll be safe. Yet, should anything happen, I wish you were here with me, able to share the wonders I've seen. Yet this journey has far more perils. The Zigguranth have been upon us. Those are the anti-magic, angry group that go around slaughtering everybody. Tracking us relentlessly, spoiling many of my plans. They are truly a force to be reckoned with. But luck is with me. I have managed to capture one, and found out the location of their base. Soon we shall be prepared for an attack that shall put an end to their threat forever. But there's something more exciting than that. Near the charred sky, I've uncovered a truly amazing thing. A mark of the Spellblaze. I long for you to be here with me and see its wonders. You of all people know my passions so well, and what delight you would find in what I've discovered here. Here's where our future lies. Here's where we shall gain the power to truly strike out on our own. Look after our people well, and keep strong for our base when I return. It shall be soon, I hope, and it shall be in glory. With passion abound, your dearest love. And recently departed. Oh, I didn't kill that guy. One thing, I always, well, not always, I notice this time, but sometimes I don't notice, and it just drops you in on the level 3 part of the map, because you're strong enough. And then I'm sitting there going like, oh, snap. Random boss in my face, and he almost kills me. Alright, well... Oh, yes. We will wield the Spell Crusher. That's just awesome. Warrior Steel Ring. For strength. Shoot. Okay, so... That's what I played. So armor is your reduction, and defense is your chance of being hit? Is that correct? If so, Warrior Steel Ring seems pretty good. Don't think any of these are good. Oh, we don't have a belt, do we? Life regen and healing mod. Wow, that's awesome, yeah. Miner's Iron Helm. I want the strength mine has. Okay, you can sell the rest of that. Whoa, way. Enemy is everywhere. Apparently. The scintillating caverns must be protected. Our great leader has ordered so, and his word is more binding than any law. Our numbers are few, and we must move in secrecy, but a quiet watch will be made on the caverns. And who are to interfere in them must be lured here to our place of strength and brought before me for inquisition. More have joined our cause. Their eyes have been opened to the injustice our people have suffered, blamed by the other races for the Spellblaze and its effects. They're sick of the cowardice of the Council, who sit in silence and are scorned and hated across the world. But most of all, they are inspired by our great leader. Yeah, Anti-Mage seems pretty cool. And the powers he has gained from studying the Spellblaze. He alone realizes our full potential. He alone can see in our hearts what we are truly capable of. He has blessed me, recruited me from a tortured life, and touched me with his power. Only he can lead our people. With his mastery, the world will see our strength and recognize us as a true force to be reckoned with. Trust in his power, for he shall bring us all glory. I'm not really sure, actually, proving that you can kill everybody is a good way to win everybody's favor back. For, years of persecution for almost killing everybody. How do you get anti-mage or anti-magic? By the way, I remember seeing it one time playing a rogue. But that was a very long time ago, and I think it was taught to me by an escort quest. I'm not sure I can still count on that to happen, as escort quests seem kind of random. Not sure if you're guaranteed to get every type of escort quest, and you just have to cycle through them or not. It seems like it's fairly random. For example, this run, first time I've ever seen two of the same. So we got two warriors, which is awesome. Vitality skill is really cool, but... That's Zigger, right? Do we get pinned? Or dazed? Okay, a little scared. So if I go, because I went to Zigger, and it said like a terror, or like a feeling of dread, or yada yada whatever, which happens when you're like way under leveled. So if I go there, will I get killed? Or will they accept me because I don't wield magic items like a pansy or whatever? I don't know. Man, you can just keep Rampage going forever. It's awesome. Mage Staff, don't need it. Vicklin and Cloak, huh? I will take that, thank you. Sun Infusion Duelist, doesn't matter. How much money are we at? 196, pretty good. Calling Town, forsake all arcane items. What do we have that's arcane? No. 1, 2. So far, just 2. It's not too bad. So we just lose a lantern. Just a lantern and a cloak. It's really not the end of the world, really. So, do you know what level I should be to enter the gauntlet? So I'm currently 11. Realistically, I could be 12 shortly. Yeah, like that's what I was thinking. It just sounds like really, really powerful. I don't remember what it had though. The only thing I remember seeing from it, again, this is a very long time ago I played. Where'd you go? Was some sort of like aura that silenced mages if you got in range or something. But, dear Wiseman, what feelings your last letter inspired within me? Primarily mirth, which is a good amount of scorn. Must you continuously assail me with tale after tale of waving wooden swords and pestering of toothless mongrels? Allow me to recount your legends in a much more succinct manner. One day, I failed to kill a dog. Such bravery, such pluck and daring do. Your petty escapades have made me ever more insignificant by trials I myself have recently overcome. Near days ago, I was trekking through the old forest. That's outside Dearth, Wiseman. Terror must already grip you. When, by unfortunate happenstance, I came across a most hideous, bloated, oozing, and chittering horror, no less than the giant ant's repulsive progenitor. Such hordes of frenzied, chitinous young at its command. And it was as though the ground itself was swarming to devour me. And yet I live, Wiseman. I sincerely hope that my letter has revealed to you your folly. Only when you have faced true danger can you call yourself an adventurer. Bore me with your tales no longer, Rolf. Well, we've already found letter 3, so we know he does continue to bore him with his tales. And 15 is doable, I can do. Hopefully, getting through core pull will put me up to 15. Yeah, for sure. I mean, the game, as far as I know, is still free. So there's that. There's also a humble bundle. Oh, well, that's not nice. Game. I think there's a humble bundle going on right now. I mean, it's been going on for a while, but I think you can get it for $4 with a few other things. Can't remember what they are or if they're good, but I remember seeing it in my email. Let me go check that actually. Maybe it's not Humble Bundle. Oh, actually, yeah. Okay. So it's right here. It's Indie Gala, actually. I will say, if you go for it, Bionic Dews and A Valley Without Wind. Awesome games. Really enjoy them. A couple of other games there made by the same developer. Haven't really played them. But those two games are a lot of fun. Ah, that axe. Should have seen what it was before I closed the window. Spell Crush is probably better, though. So. Yeah, let's go see about taking on Corporal. What are you? Path into the Old Forest. No, I'm passing you. Let's do Corporal. Oh, good, I feel comfortable. Oh, so we're in the last area again. Not great. I love this soundtrack. It's so good. Oh, okay. It's not game. Thank you. Soundtrack's so... Wow, okay. Before we decide to just kill me for no reason. Alright, Rampage, let's run up. Was that all just that one skeleton mage? No way. It's doing like 100 damage a hit. Wow. Scary. It's quiet down here. And dark. Very dark. I suppose I should have brought a lantern. Our motto is bring light in the dark places, but I guess I should have thought that in practical terms. I've cleared out pretty much all this area. There's not much to explore except the last room. This adventuring stuff is quite lonely, I must say. But keeping this journal helps a bit. I miss home a lot now. I miss Thalia. Maybe I should have said something to her about how I feel. But I guess running away on adventure seemed easier. Ha! How brave of me. I'm not cut out for this paladin work. Here I am, alone, in a horrible dark dungeon in an unknown land. Not a single sound to keep me company beyond the scratching of my own quill. Except for untimely death. That's what that sound is. Now let's go see if we can't find... Heart Hardens is a powerful foe, enters your gloom, but I don't see him, so we'll rampage, run up to him, and begin the murder. Wow! Did I just hit for 300 something? I think so. Sludge grip. These gloves are coated with a thick green liquid. So we lose a little physical power, lose strength, but gain will and cunning. Nature resist, damage extra nature, talent mastery plus 0.2, wild gift slime. Poison medium mind power. Sure, we'll wield them. All for slime stuff. Seems fun. Apparently we're not going to reach 15 from here. End boss didn't really give us much. Guess we'll go to the old forest next. Yeah, by all means, if pretty sure we can't use runes if we do intend to go down anti-magic. But if anyone in the chat, I think it's just you and Danny right now. But if either of you guys start playing Tales of Maj'eyal, feel free to either hit me up with an email or drop by the stream again sometime and let me know how this is going for you and what class you like and race and all that kind of cool stuff. It's huge fan of the genre, roguelikes, Dwarf Fortress, all those good things. And nothing makes me happier than talking about the stories with people, hearing what everyone else is up to. Some really weird pillar placements on this map. Okay. Iron Helmet Dexterity. I think we will keep our little beret. We're going to start looking for a non-magical cloak. Okay, so we're going to rampage just so we can run up to the snake here. Punch it in the face. Hopefully that is a... Oh, we got a rare lantern. This place is infested. I found lots of skeletons now, and unfortunately most of them have borne a full set of limbs. However, my holy quest cannot be denied. Plus, I got a really great sword off one of the blighers. I can chop anything up easily now. Skeletal Mage has been a right-born nuisance. But I found a new weapon to use against him. A phase door rune. As soon as I catch sight of when the robe wenches active in my room and boom! I'm away! It's not fleeing, it's just tactical repositioning. A strong believer in tactical repositioning. By way of running. Yeah, the shallow area, I definitely like their fluff. They're pretty cool. I'm a fan of the Tolkien elves. Speaking of, there's a Tolkien roguelike, I forget. Oh, Angband. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But Tolkien elves are very cool. And honestly, like the problem with the thief class, like I played the rogue a couple times because I enjoy that style of play, but they're sort of like, I don't know, maybe I just didn't know how to play them, but their stealth never seemed to work for me, so I had a lot of trouble. Could just mean because I was playing like a long time ago. And also, the spell blades I enjoyed a lot. Playing a fair amount of that earlier when I started. Not earlier today when I started streaming, but when I started streaming this game a few days ago. But, I don't know. Kind of want to check out the other classes. So this is a nature, so we got our new lantern. Equilibrium on hit. That's okay, we don't care about that, but it's fine. And Ring of Blight, meh. Okay, so we kill everything here, so I'm not even gonna hit 13. It's brutal. It's just more of the notes left by the paladin who came in here to slay all the undead. And his bemusement at not finding any undead and then finding lots of them and having no trouble killing the skeleton that had no arms or legs. But yeah, read it a few times when I've come here. I'm trying to speed this up just a little bit, as I would like to make it to sleep sometime tonight. It's the downside of working way too much. But the upside is money and the ability to afford playing this game at night, streaming it. Let's see here. 20% okay, effects on melee hit. 20% chance to gain 10% of a turn. It's a really confusing thing, but well, okay, we'll keep that in our inventory just in case we want to use that. No, like one life regen though. Pinning. Stick with the pinning. Resist. So we're just clearing everything out right now. Guess we'll head over here to the old forest. Actually, does anyone know what level do you ideally want to be to take on the worm lair? Because I remember trying that once, and it was a lot of fun. Get some more strength. Grim Resolve. Slam. While rampaging, you slam out 2 adjacent opponents, stunning them for 2 turns, damaging them for 25 and 51 physical damage. So, is that even good? Slam for 2 turns. Just because it doesn't scale, I'm not loving that, and I feel like our rampage is already always on. So not sure what tree to go down next. Maybe we'll just hold on the class point. Reckless Charge might be nice to have a 4-range getaway. can push things away. Cleave might be good. So that doesn't help us any because we're not dual wielding. And cleave, the chance of striking a second nearby target. Doesn't do anything against one target. What about repel? And that's if we use a shield. I guess we just save it. An injured seer. Lead on, I will protect you. Just stay behind me. Actually, I lied about leading on. What is this? What's crystals? I feel like there's not supposed to be crystals here. Not sure if it's bugged or if we're in the alternate version. Either way, kind of scary. Okay, which way are you going? Down? No. No, 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 no. Yeah, come back. Stand far behind me. Oh, are you dead? Because that guy just teleported and shot you. With magic. So scary. Okay, premonition. If the attack is not physical, erect temporary shield, meh. Arcane Eye, some mystical magical eye. No, I don't like that one. Form a map of your area, no. Divination, no. I guess we just take one willpower. Well, actually, sustained mana. Oh yeah, we can't use magic, right? So yeah, willpower by one. Well, we can use magic right now, but we're hoping to not. I suppose. Oh, font of life, huh? New things. Although having one of these to fight in is quite nice. So I guess there's just ants everywhere. Oh hey, what got turned off? Stalk. Not sure why that turned off. Okay, we'll rampage so we can run up and kill the spellcasters. Okay. Warrior Steel Ring of Sensing. Could be cool. Not really sure what that does. And what's this? Oh boy. From the notes of Darwood Oaken, Explorer. Chapter 1, The Shertul. The Shertul? Who were they? Where did they come from? Where did they go? The mysteries surrounding this ancient race are almost infinite. What little scraps of information we have regarding them allude to a mighty and world-spanning civilization, wielding power and magic unthinkable. Now, however, all that remains of them are forgotten, windswept ruins, the tiniest minutiae of their technology sealed away in the studies of reclusive sages. Does their mystery not call to your curious nature as it does to my little reader? My quest has drawn me into the Old Forest. What is there to be said about a place like the Old Forest? It is a forest, but it is old. By its unimaginative moniker, you can guess how important this place is to the people of Dearth. The only locals who commonly venture under its burrows are novice alchemists in search of ingredients, plus the odd hunter with his sights set low. However, the story of this old forest now takes a more interesting twist. Yeah, there's crystals literally everywhere. Not sure what's up with that. Rumors are growing of trees roaming in the steppes, moving as you or I would. Some even claim they now possess the spark of sentience. The Chateau rumored to hold the power of animism. Is this mere coincidence? I couldn't tell you. Sorry. No idea. What is this thing, though, huh? Why do I get a bad feeling about going in that room? Real bad. I don't know. Seems like a trap vault or something. I want to check it out because there's cool items there, but I also don't really want to die. If I'd found that blood potion, I could drink. Do I check it out? Alright. No, maybe I don't. Okay, we'll just leave it for now. Come back. No, I just want to... Okay, there you go. Where's Steel Ring of Sensing? 2 strings. Blinds me to infrared. Yeah, it's alright. A repented thief. Lead on, I will save you. Chapter 2, Ancient Ruins. My inquiries have paid off. It took much searching, even more arm twisting and cajoling once I had found my men. But a local lumberjack who plies his trade in the old forest has divulged to me an amazing secret. He speaks of ruins within the forest, a location where the living trees seem to congregate in larger numbers. He would not speak much of the place, and it would seem to believe it cursed, but I did manage to squeeze out of him the appearance of the ruins, submerged in the middle of a great lake. There's no longer any doubt in my mind now, they belong to the Share Tool. Perhaps. Perhaps. Okay, so we're gonna rampage just so we can run up and kill the spellcaster. And everything. Oh, please, please don't run away. You're gonna die. Yeah, nope. Yeah, just wait there. Wow, did I knock it across the map, or what happened there? Okay, we gotta level up our accuracy here. So this gives more armor, more fatigue, -1 stir, more will, con, resistance and stuff. Pretty cool. Maximum Vim plus 20. Okay. Activate Battle Cry, which does lowers defense by 14 enemies. All evasion and concealment bonuses are disabled, and chance of hit increases your physical power. Sure, let's go for it. Aw, man, but our cool beret. Like, we just look awesome. Oh, there. Throw on a little screenshot of the beret. Okay, we'll put on the good cap. Oh no, where'd you go? Okay. Please don't run away. Brazilian Cloak of the Iron Throne. Nature? Nature. Okay, well, we're just gonna throw this on. It's awesome anyway. And now we're officially out of magical items on our person. Oh, please come back. What have you done? This is what I hate about the escort missions in this game. You know, they just run away. Wow. I mean, I don't blame him for dying. It's insanity. Okay, so we're rampaging so we can run really fast. Which is good, because spellcasters everywhere. Jeez. Just craziness. Some men have said the feet of halflings can nay be harmed, not by fire, by blade, or nor magic. And they do say this is a truly astounding thing. Some men consider the foot of a halfling to be an item of great luck and protection. And many have hung one over the door mantle. Though these days 'tis frowned upon to go hunt for one, so 'tis considered a prized heirloom to be passed from father to son. But how do women look upon men and declare them fools? For how, they say, can the foot of a halfling be a lucky thing when their large, uncomely feet they are not able to wear shoes and footwear of elegant crafts and beauteous materials? And especially 'tis a great misfortune unto them, as with their short stature they could really use a decent pair of heels. And lo, 'tis little mystery why halflings do look upon humans and say, the big folk really are very dumb. It felt very much like a, oh, okay. Oh, I thought these whiffs were, like fireballs. Man, another sealed door. Game, you're tempting me. I'm gonna have to go in one of these.